Hello and welcome to the Experience Pros Radio Show with Angel Tussey and Eric Kramer. Very nice to have you along with us today. We're here to remind you that small business is big business and your business is our business. And sitting in for the now off and vacationing in Florida, yes, she went to Disney World. Sitting in for Angel Tussey is our good friend Christine Hernandez of Champion Carpets and Upholstery Care. Christine, thank you for being here.
Thanks for having me.
Absolutely, very excited to have you along for the ride, and it's going to be a great program. Christine, tell our listeners just a little bit about Champion Carpets. You serve all up and down the Front Range of Colorado, is that right?
Yes, we serve Fort Collins to Colorado Springs and Bennett to Evergreen.
Wow. Okay, so that's quite a big spread.
It is.
And very, very good. And Christine, you are an award-winning carpet cleaning service, yeah?
Yes.
I mean, you guys have just pretty much taken everything that there is to win and gone up and cleaned up. Oh, do you see what I did there?
Yes, I got that one.
Yeah, thank you very much. How long has Champion been in business?
We've been in business for 27 years this year.
Wow. All right, 27 years. And tell us, what is your role in the company?
I'm the marketing manager and soon to be CEO. So
soon to be CEO. Wow. Can we share? Will you please call Angel and ask if I can be the soon to be CEO? I would. No, she's saying no. All right. Well, I thought I'd give it a shot. All right. Well, Christine, before we get to the news and whatnot, kind of give you a little bit of market update. And here is what we have today. And I'm actually really impressed because there's been quite a comeback in the waning hours of the market. But the market closed, the Dow closed 45 points down with a volume of 20,550. And then the NASDAQ actually hit the green territory. They're up by 11 points to close at 5840. The S&P 500 closed just off at 2 and about 0.3 of a point below. The closed at 2341. Big winners, Fitbit. Wow, I'm so glad. I have to check, Christine. Every time Fitbit drops in value on the stock market, I have to check and see if my Fitbit actually works. Today, it's working, and so too, they're up 5.5%. They're trading at $5.70. There's not much room for them to go down anymore. Just saying. Tesla up 2.25, I should say, trading at $269 per share. GoPro is up 1.7% to a value of $8.44 per share. Again, one of those fall from grace type programs. GoPro, the cameras, you put on your head. Those things used to be trading way up there, but have seen better days, that's for sure. But it's good to see them in the green. Netflix, do you have Netflix?
We do.
You do?
A little bit.
I do as well. I think they're counting on our payments coming in this month because they are up 1.5% to close at $144 per share. Now think about that for a minute. Fitbit, keeping you healthy. GoPro, healthy cameras, both up, but both trading between $5 and $9 a share. Netflix, which keeps you on the couch eating popcorn, $144 a share. Big loser today. Chevron down 1.5%. Closes, or the market is trading right now at 106.28. All right. This is the point in the program, Christine, where we do a little. I guess you should call it news. I mean, I would call it news.
It's news.
Angel would not call it news.
No.
But we'll do what we can. And I dedicate this first story to Angel because the headline is Deputies Remove Huge Invading Snake from Florida Woman's Home.
Where's Angel? Is she there?
In Florida.
Oh.
Now, if I really wanted to get her go, I would have said from Florida Hotel. But I'm not going to do that to her. She doesn't like me talking about slithery things.
No.
So they're not allowed to do that when she's here. But Angel's not here. And by the way, I invite our listeners to stay tuned because throughout the program, I'm going to do a little thing when the cat's away.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to play.
Yes.
Yeah, we're going to have some fun. So here's the story. A pair of sheriff's deputies in Florida were dispatched to a woman's home to remove a snake that turned out to be a massive banded water snake.
Is that poisonous or okay? So just large.
Just a big 6-foot serpent. Yeah. The Polk County's sheriff's. Yes. Yes, there it is right there. How do you find this? How do you find a sound effect? Wait a minute, Chad. That's not a sound effect? That's not a sound effect. Hey, there's something in the studio.
Eric's going to be on the table soon.
Yeah, all right. The Polk County Sheriff's Office posted a photo to Facebook, say that 3 times, showing 2 deputies from the AG Crimes Unit, which specialized in agriculture-related calls, posing with the snake they captured in the Lake Wales woman's home. Yes, either they're very short men or that is a very long snake. Sheriff's Office asked Facebook users if they recognized the type of snake and later revealed experts had dubbed the nearly 6-foot serpent a banded water snake. The sheriff's office says the snake isn't talking about how it managed to end up in the woman's home. The post then came to the attention of the Marion County Sheriff's Office, which joked about enlisting the help of Polk deputies to catch. Oh, it is. Oh, no. What they said was the venomous Ocala cobra still on the loose. Did you hear about that?
No.
There's a cobra that escaped from the Cobra Zoo, and it's on the loose.
Okay, that might scare me a little bit.
Right?
They're kind of big. They're really big.
It's in Florida. It's a long drive, or slither, as the case may be. You're not afraid of snakes?
Maybe that size, but not typically.
All right.
We have a lot of experience with snakes in our house.
You have experience with snakes in your house?
Yeah, when I was a kid, I had someone catch me a snake, and I was a little afraid of it. And then it got out of my house, so my mom had to catch it. And my daughter did the same thing to me. So I've now conquered the snake, so it's okay.
So
it was a small snake. We're talking like a bull snake or something.
Like a bull snake, like a little tiny
something
snake.
small.
3 feet?
Maybe, probably not even.
Not even 3 feet. It was, don't lie. It was an earthworm, wasn't it?
Probably. There's probably screaming. They like to hide out in our garage too. So, 4 a.m. come out. They're on the floor slithering. So.
I live in a 3rd floor of an apartment, and I can handle a lot of things, and I'm not really afraid of snakes. But if there's one where it's not supposed to be, that freaked me out. Yeah. I mean, I would do the little girly dance, and I mean that with all respect because girls dance better than I do, but I would do that. All right, here's some other things in the news that we should. Speaking of girls, jewelry stores billboard is irritating locals. This is in North Carolina. The Spicer Green Jewelers wrote this on this big billboard along with several gemstones on the picture. Sometimes it's okay to throw rocks at girls. I see where they're going.
It's a little, yeah.
It's inappropriate.
Yeah.
The billboard, which featured words surrounded by precious stones, sparked a backlash on social media, and small steps like this lead to a culture of violence against women. Also, children will not see the humor in this billboard. All they'll see is, it's okay to throw rocks at girls. That's what one resident, Shannon Page, wrote on the Facebook. The owners of the store apologized for any offense caused by the billboard. So, yeah, I don't know. How would you feel if you saw that?
I think my 2 boys would probably take great pride in getting to throw rocks. We go to the lake, they throw rocks, sticks. They like to, they're boys. So I could see that being a little much, but right. Any publicity is good publicity. Isn't that what they say? P.T.
Barnum said there's no such thing as bad publicity.
People are talking.
I think okay, I suppose. And then finally, this in the news. Why so serious? Virginia police arrest a sword-carrying Joker dressed as the Batman villain, the Joker. Police in Virginia said they arrested a man as Batman villain, dressed as Batman villain, the Joker, after receiving several calls about him walking around with a sword. The Winchester Police Department said its Emergency Communications Center received calls about 2 p.m. about a suspicious male dressed as the Joker, specifically the Heath Ledger incarnation in 2008's Dark Knight, walking along the city roads while wearing a black cape and carrying a sword. everybody knows the Joker didn't wear a cape.
No.
Silly, silly man. The streets of Winchester are safe once again. Folks, don't go anywhere. We've got a great show for you. Christine Hernandez sitting in for Angel Tussey, along with me, your host, Eric Raymer. This is the Experience Pros Network. I think it's working just fine. You can take this off now. I think it's working just fine.
Awesome.
So
no more squeaks.
Is it working?
You ain't talking through these mics.
Where's it going?
You're talking in one of these microphones
It's gotta be yours.
because
Well,
it sounds like you're. You know how you're just in a room talking on
Yeah, sounds like
FaceTime.
a tin can. How can it be though, Mark? I've not changed anything about the way that I log in, and I control the audio to the thing. It's gotta be. Did somebody turn the treble all the way up and the bass all the way down?
Does it have something to do with Chad?
I don't think so. No, that. That'll cause backlash in a big way. That's good right there. Good.
And this is not anything different than everything.
Everything's always the same.
The neutralize all tone. So you got out.
Mm-hmm.
Jeffrey Small is on hold.
Jeffrey Small, thank you. All right, so for this, I'll do the interview, but I'd like you, if you hear something or if you have a question, and keep your chat window up in Facebook so that I can maybe throw you a question to ask.
Okay.
You can engage with him as well. But at any time, if he says something and you want to jump in and ask a question, just raise your hand and go for it.
Okay.
Okay.
And what is his business?
Let me see. This is not something I sent you, but this will be
When you come back.
2 minutes.
Okay. Just try to get through that.
He's with Arbor Financial.
Okay.
And I'm just going to talk about the market.
Okay. Am I talking enough for?
You could increase it.
Okay.
You can pull this a little closer as well because you're so soft spoken.
Okay.
So
My kids would disagree.
well, then just the good news when your kids are in trouble, go get it. I love these ones that don't come with any no questions to ask. All right, 15 seconds. All right, here we go. Welcome back to the Experience Pros Radio Show with Angel Tussie, Eric Raymer. Angel actually out in Florida as we speak, and it's probably just as well. We've got Christine Hernandez hanging out with us. Christine, welcome back to the show.
Thank you, Eric.
Very nice to have you along with us. Now, our next guest is also in Florida. He grew up in a small Brevard County and has been working with his clients and their families for almost 30 years of industry and market experience. His name is Jeffrey Small. He's dedicated to providing his clients and the public with an array of diverse financial products and services. He's licensed with the Florida Department of Financial Services, a certified senior advisor through the Society of Certified Senior Advisors, and recently completed the requirements to become an investment advisor representative. He is the president, I believe, of Arbor Financial. And Jeffrey, welcome to the Experience Pros Radio Show. Absolutely. Very nice to have you along. Now, Jeffrey, I want to talk a little bit, if you don't mind, about the market and what's going on. I mean, today we had a little bit of a downturn, couple of days. It's been a rocky couple of days over the last week or so. But all in all, since the election, the market has been up significantly. Would you agree with that? Right. Now, I don't sense the fear, tribulation, and trembling in your voice, Jeff. Are you freaked out about this, or should we be? Right. Another 5 to 10%. And what do you expect that to be as far as a timeline on that? I mean, we saw it just kind of spring right off the election. Do you expect that to be a more gradual climb? You know, Jeff, earlier this morning, I was kind of a guest on the morning show that we used to host here in our local station in the marketing in Denver. And the question that I have for what I was asked over there was, what's the small business community doing, and are we freaked out over this? And by and large, I see that the small business community is optimistic, maybe even dangerously optimistic about what's happening in the market. Not talking about what's happening on the political side, but one leads to the other, yeah? Do you see that small businesses are equally optimistic there in Florida? Okay, and so when we're talking about, and by the way, I should just reset here. Our guest is Jeff Small. He is the founder and president of. Oh, forgive me. I'm so sorry. I just lost my place. Help me, Jeff. Arbor Financial. Please forgive. I'm scrolling between technologies and I lost my place. Arbor Financial. And now, Jeff, if you were advising, I know you cannot give advice over the airwaves, but if you were advising people, is now the time to invest, or is it time to be cautiously optimistic and watch until things settle down? Because we're in kind of a turbulent time right now. Okay. All right. Well, good advice right there. And we'll, obviously just kind of keep our eyes open and on it. Jeff, what else do you want to bring to our listening audience today? Very, very well said. I think that's an important piece to the puzzle. Is don't put it all in one bag. Don't get overly enthusiastic. Let's do all things in moderation. Does that make sense? Say that again. Wow. So more interest in either bonds and or precious metals, that kind of stuff. Yeah. Sure. And I see that. There's always room for caution, and there's always disaster when we throw caution to the wind. And so, I'm with you. I'm not one of the doomsdayers, though, either. That's a dangerous place. Do me a favor, please, Jeff. Give some contact information, if you will, so if our listeners want to follow up with you, they'll have a way to get a hold of you. Arbor-financial.com. That's Jeffrey Small. Jeff, thanks so much for joining us, man. We appreciate you. You bet. Folks, don't go anywhere. We've got more positive business talk just ahead. Christine Hernandez sitting in for Angel Tassi. We're going to have a fantastic time. This is the Experience Pros Radio Show, home of positive business talk. All right. Were you able to hear the caller on that?
Yeah.
Go back and scroll back and let me see.
I don't know how to do that. I tried to do that.
Because someone said they
Right,
could.
guys.
So,
Somebody says they can't hear the
no, there's
caller.
no caller. So it's you,
Because I could hear it here on
Yeah.
live TV.
but you can't hear the caller.
You can hear the caller.
I did.
No, I'm watching your feed right now. You can't hear the caller.
I did.
Are you hearing it maybe through over there and not through your speaker?
Yeah, because I have your feed right now, and there's no
So-
caller.
Sorry. Maybe.
I can hear the caller here. 'Cause
Right.
This is coming right off the board.
Right.
So but when you go to the Be Live TV, I hear you, but I don't hear the caller. So something in your machine is not getting this USB.
And also, when you're speaking right now, you're very hollow.
Yeah,
as,
so
as if you're going through your
It's like
microphone.
you're going through your laptop mic only. That's where it's getting its
So
input.
it's not like your USB audio is
We're all
off.
on right now. We're all on right now.
Well,
Everybody can-
Okay. So it's clearly picking up.
Wherever you are, with live streaming, listen to your favorite money talk shows whenever
You have the input.
I found it.
Personal advisor in your pocket. Do something today that your future self will thank you for. Download the brand new Money Talk app on iTunes or the Google Play Store or at MoneyTalk1690.com.
Life, it's yours to own. And when you're considering the purchase or refinance of a home, you want to know that the people helping you are looking out for your best interests, not just the best interest rates. Nova Home Loans are trusted members of the experience. And yes, they're ready to That's 720-279-5939. And let Nova Home Loans take care of everything. Life, it's yours to own. Nova Home Loans. SID 3087.
When you're heading your car, turn your destination into the GPS. You need directions to get where you want to be. You will arrive at your retirement. And the same is true for your retirement. You need a voice to guide you along the way. And in Denver, that voice is Dave Anthony. Join him every Saturday morning at 8 for the Retirement Income Show. Dave's 20 years of experience can make your retirement journey feel like a drive down Easy Street. Take the first step by tuning in every Saturday morning at 8 for the Retirement Income Show with Dave Anthony. Arriving at your retirement.
Spring is bursting out all around us. Birds are singing their courtship songs. Squirrels are roaming playfully through the trees. Butterflies are painting our gardens with color. KDMT Radio invites you to learn more about these felicitous activities by joining David and Scott Menow for Bird Talk every Saturday at noon, right here on KDMT. Bird Talk is presented by Wild Birds Unlimited and can help you create the most attractive backyard wildlife habitat in the known universe. You'll hear fascinating interviews, wildlife news, and entertaining information about the natural world. KDMT Radio invites you to learn more by joining David and Scott Menow for Bird Talk every Saturday at noon, right here on KDMT. So give the Bird Dudes a call with your questions this Saturday at noon on Bird Talk. Wild Birds Unlimited brings people and nature together.
Wild Birds Unlimited, we bring people and nature together.
Hearing aid users are younger and more active than ever before, and the reason may surprise you. Today's hearing aids have become so advanced, they're almost effortless. How effortless? You only change the batteries once a year, not every week. And you never open the battery compartment, even at night. How effortless? You can adjust how loudly and how much background noise you want to hear, right from your phone. And the clarity. Independent studies show that our hearing aids help you to hear better in background noise than people with perfect hearing, automatically. I'm Dr. Barbara Jenkins from Advanced Audiology. For more information about these and other advancements that improve clarity and ease of use, go to advancedaudiology.com or call 303-649-2122. If you have a hearing loss, you know how important these features can be. That's 303-649-2122. At Advanced Audiology, we take your hearing seriously.
Finally, you can experience comfort in every room in your home, plus save money on energy costs every day. Discover how Pastor Camp can help with a new energy-efficient heating and air conditioning system. The Pastor Camp family has provided comfort and a customer satisfaction guarantee for over 50 years. They offer payment plans as low as $89 per month with approved credit. Discover Pastor Camp and experience comfort. Call 303-777-1234 or visit pastorcamp.com.
This thing is right inside you.
The Experience Pros Radio Show, home of the original Fan Braggin' Fridays. Take just 20 seconds to become a business revolutionary by sharing a Fan Braggin' story of great customer service by using the hashtag FanBrag or calling the Fan Braggin' hotline at 855-FAN-BRAG, FANBRAG. Now back to Angel and Eric, the Experience Pros.
Hello, and welcome back to the Experience Radio Show with Angel and Eric. Nice to have you along with us. Angel is off on vacation. She's visiting her two daughters over at Orlando Disney World. And so sitting in for Angel is our good friend, Christine Hernandez. Welcome.
Good afternoon, guys.
It is very nice to have you along with us.
And our next guest is no stranger to broadcast, but certainly a first-time guest with us here on the Experience Radio Show. He's known as the Imagination Engineer, and he is also the Chief Executive Officer at Imagination IQ. His name is Dan Fowler. Dan, welcome to the Experience Pros Radio Show.
Hey, thank you so much for having me. It's a pleasure being here.
Dan, great to have you along. So let's start off with you call yourself an imagination engineer. What does that mean to you? And more importantly, what should it mean to our listeners?
Sure. Well, what it means to me was it was a title actually my clients gave me. Over a period of time, it finally sunk in that they said, Dan, my background is media production, audio, video, radio, television stuff, interactive stuff with media. And my clients said, we can go lots of places for great media content, Dan, but we keep coming back to you because you do something different. And I go, well, pray tell what that is. And so we were able to jump in our head somehow, extract the ideas that we're thinking that we can't articulate yet, and then articulate them for us. And then you're able to give us a plan and a strategy to engineer those ideas powerfully and profitably into the world. So hence the Imagination Engineer.
Interesting. Christine, you like to play board games with your family, right?
Yeah, we do it all the time.
All right. So, Dan, in your creativity, you created a board game. Is that correct?
That is correct. Yeah, it's been a long time coming. I did a lot of monetizing of other people's board games for quite some time, like the Cash Flow game from Robert Kiyosaki, the Abundance game from Brandon Broadwater, and a few others as well. And then about a year and a half ago, we were creating our event, our big old massive experiential event called the Imagination IQ, and people were raving about it, and they were telling me, Dan, we love your event so much, we'd love to take it home with us. And it was kind of like a cue for me going, oh, well, maybe it's time for me to create a board game based on the curriculum I teach at Imagination IQ, so they can take it home with them.
So you made this board game, but it's connected to your clients and businesses. Am I understanding correctly?
Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. So there's a lot of components to it. The curriculum piece is really about the mindset that you're coming into business, to relationship to life in general, and how you can play through those scenarios, play through business, play through life, actually show up in a bigger, better way, be able to increase profits, increase your bottom line, while using gamified elements in your business and your overall marketing structure. So what I teach with all my clients, we have a lot of fun doing it, and we have a lot of experiential interactive stuff going on. But core line, I want to increase people's bottom line, and we do it through creativity, we do it through imagination, and of course we do it through this thing called gamification.
And Dan, Christine Hernandez, what does that mean to be gamified?
Yeah, good question. So there's a lot of, this is kind of like a buzzword flying around, but for me, it's just, if you boil it all down, it's about taking game theory or game dynamics and applying them to traditionally, non-gamified things like live events, like, surveys and assessments and business plans and models and marketing, all that stuff typically, or traditionally, I should say, is not gamified. It's just straight linear stuff. So there's a lot of people that are starting to see how, I'll take an example of email marketing. That's a very linear funnel progression from a marketing standpoint, which is great. It's worked for a long time and a lot of years. However, our users are getting more savvy and they're wanting more choice in the whole choose your own adventure, choose your own adventure with my company. And if we can create a more multi-dimensional funnel, which is a gamified experience, then we're going to create greater engagement and obviously greater sale conversions and ultimately a bigger bottom line.
That's amazing. Are you? I'm sure you're seeing a lot of interaction with the millennials. Are you having some of the older generations kind of take advantage of this fun atmosphere?
Yes. So the millennials, of course, they almost second nature, almost part of their DNA, right? But the 35 and up crowd, they are they're hungry for this because they've gone to all the seminars, they've tried all these systems, and a lot of them have great content in them, but maybe they're not right for their business or their practice or even their personality. And so a gamified approach to their marketing strata, or if they're doing a lot of events, a gamified approach to that too, can actually create ease, even more ease in their creation of revenue.
Yeah.
It's funny how that works. It's like you create less work for yourself when you allow people to go on Easter egg hunts, pretty much with your marketing and your content.
I guess
for sure. We of course would.
I'm so sorry to interrupt. I was just going to reiterate our guest is Dan Fowler, the
Imagination Engineer.
He's the CEO of Imagination IQ. Imagination IQ, a huge event out in Las Vegas, and one of our friends and clients, Daryl Stern, went out to attend that event. I believe it was last month. Is that correct, Dan?
That is correct, and we have it all over the country, actually. So this last one was in Las Vegas in the middle of February, and Daryl came out, and he was one of my speakers at that event, and actually helped doing some promotion before the event as well. So it was great to connect with him in that capacity. I had met him a few months back at another event, so all the blessings have been kind of flowing through Daryl's and I connections.
Well, I got to tell you, Dan, he came back a transformed man. He was on fire for his business and for the businesses of others. He had some focus, and he's decided to turn that into a 2-day event, April 29th through 30 of this year at the Hilton Garden Inn in Cherry Creek, Denver, Colorado. And if I'm not very much mistaken, I believe you are the keynote speaker. Is that correct?
Well, there's a couple keynote speakers, and yes, I'm one of them. So I will be there. I'll be there both days. I'm coming a little early on Friday and hanging out with my buddy Daryl, and then we're going to have a great event, and I'm going to see him shine.
Well, we are very much looking forward to you coming out. What are you going to be addressing, if you may? Because we want to make sure that folks know they can purchase their tickets over at sternstorming.com. Sternstorming.com. Click on the ticket event, the event thing that says Storming Live. But what are you going to be sharing so that our listeners might get excited about that?
Well, Daryl puts it as like the power of imagination, and so that seems a little vague and innocuous. And what I would say that is, it's about really reprogramming your mind, thinking about what imagination truly is. Because unfortunately, society, we get to a certain age, and imagination becomes a thing that's fake or not real or something that's childish, and that we should no longer apply or no longer use. And unfortunately, that's been it's a big obstacle and a stumbling block for most people as they get later in life. They get stuck in a rut, and they don't have a well-formed imagination that is combined with their IQ, with their intellect. They think they have to build up the intellect, and then they think, why am I not still performing? And it's because their imagination is small as a pea.
Right.
So I'm basically going to help them. What I'm going to be talking about is the bridge between one's imagination and one's IQ, and how they can be accessed as tools for you to optimize everything in your life, especially your business, especially your marketing, and of course anything else that you want to apply it to.
I've only got one question. Why have our paths crossed years and maybe decades ago? I think I'm completely on board with what you're doing there. So for our listeners, go to sternstorming.com and click on the Storming button, and then make sure that you put in a promo code Imagination. Promo code Imagination, and you'll get a significant discount off the prices of the tickets. We encourage you to bring your entire staff company and grow. Dan, how can people follow up with you directly?
Yes, well, you can check out us on the website. Our website is theimaginationinstitute.com. That's our hub site. You can also check out information about our events at imaginationIQ.com. And I'd love to be able to connect with you. You can reach out to me on both of those sites.
Sounds great. Thank you so much, Dan Fowler. We appreciate you. Have yourself a fantastic rest of the day. Go anywhere. We've got more positive stuff with Christine Hernandez right after these messages.
You're listening to the Experience Pros Radio Show, America's home for positive business talk.
You gotta lose that match.
Gonna drop us the video?
KMG, Denver's Money Talk, 1690 AM.
Have you racked up more than $10,000 in credit card debt? Are you barely getting by making minimum payments? You should know the credit card companies are tricking you into thinking there's no way out. Credit card companies rather you didn't know that there are ways you can become debt-free and you don't have to pay the entire amount you owe. There are debt relief programs that help people like you escape overwhelming credit card debt. National Debt Relief has helped tens of thousands of people just like you reduce more than $500 million of debt. National Debt Relief has helped so many people. They're A+ rated by the Better Business Bureau. You don't have to declare bankruptcy or take out a consolidation loan. You have the right to settle your debt for a mere fraction of what you owe. Reduce a portion of your debt now. Call National Debt Relief at 800-518-4020. 800-518-4020. That's 800-518-4020.
Are you thinking about updating that outdated kitchen or bathroom? Well, now is the best time to get started. I'm Ted Spear, co-owner of All About Cabinets and Countertops at 35th and Wadsworth. We can help transform your kitchen or bathroom into a stylish and functional room for less than you ever thought possible. Right now, we'll save you big money on your new cabinets and countertops, even over those big box stores. We provide our customers a unique mix of superior quality and top-of-the-line customer service, all at affordable prices. And now, through April 15th, take advantage of our additional savings and upgrades on all your cabinet and countertop purchases. We are offering up to $1,500 in additional savings off our already low prices. Don't wait. You can visit our showroom or call us today at 303-456-6400. That's 303-456-6400. Or visit our website at allaboutgreatdeals.com. That's allaboutgreatdeals.com. Make a difference without the expense with All About Cabinets and Countertops.
Are you embarrassed by your smile? Are you unable to eat the foods you love, afraid to laugh, afraid to live a normal life, even afraid to go out in public? Dr. Barrett's with Barrett's Dental here. I believe that you deserve a smile that you can be proud of so you can live your life the way you want, with the peace of mind that you can smile without embarrassment and that your mouth is healthy. At Barrett's Dental, we want to help you get your life back. I invite you to my office for a free consultation where you can find out for yourself if you are comfortable at Barrett's Dental. We offer total dental solutions, meaning we can handle all of your dental care in one convenient location without referring you all over town.